everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you my entire collection of highlighters. I totally forgot them when I did my makeup collection, so I thought I would go a little more in depth and show you guys all my highlighters. So if you want to see all my highlighters, just keep watching. Okay, so to start out, we're going to go through my highlighting drawer where I keep the majority of my highlighters. So to start off, we got the NYX Illuminator. This is such a gorgeous white gold highlighter. As you guys can see right there, really reflective when blended out. It's nice. At first I didn't like it when I got it because I didn't think it was as opaque, but it is. Guess I just probably wasn't using it right because it was one of my first highlighters ever. We got the highlighting dewy drops, which I showed in my full face using only highlighters challenge, so if you want to see these in depth, check that out. The one thing I don't like about this is the packaging doesn't have the name on it, so I have to memorize it and it's really dumb. Our e.l.f. products are the all over color stick in Spotlight, which just looks like that, and the shimmering facial whip in Spotlight. Next, we have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Gold. It just looks like this. It's far too dark for my skin tone, as you guys can see there, as I am quite pale. But I got this in a Sephora favorites box. Next, we have this ColourPop Sculpting Sticks in Releve, which is just a white color. This, when blended out, just kind of doesn't do much. These all are very like matte highlights, if that makes sense. They add a little sheen, but nothing else. I'm into a very intense highlight, so it's not one of my favorites. Next, we get into my ColourPop highlighters, and so far I have two. This is Hippo. Is a pretty purple lilac shade, which you guys can see right there. When blended out, it's definitely not as opaque as I'd like, so I don't use this very often, but it's a cool thought. Plus I love ColourPop, so keep it and maybe I'll figure it out eventually. This next shade is called Lunch Money. This is one of my absolute first highlighters, and it's just a beautiful white gold. Two favorite highlighting products, which Thunderstruck, oh, is so gorgeous. So there's Thunderstruck there. So you guys can see, really pigmented, only one little swipe, and this is an eyeshadow, you guys. Like, Kat Von D did so good. Next we have the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic, which just looks like this. This is so pigmented and so beautiful. Swipe it right there. So you can see, look at that sheen. I love it. This is one of my favorites. If you're looking for an e.l.f. highlighter, get this. This is so beautiful. Remember, Pinktastic. Get it. Next, we have this e.l.f. highlighting palette. And this retails for $6. Oh, hey. The only shades I like really are these two. They are quite powdery though, but once blended, they're pretty nice. They are pretty sheer. They're more subtle, so if you like subtle highlights, I'd check this one out. The other two just really aren't for me. This one's not for my skin tone, and this one just isn't my thing. Here I got a backup of Hippo because I thought I'd like it, but I don't like it that much. I have the Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette, which for the price point, I bought this for $5. It is really pretty. You can get different shades. I like mixing the first two since it looks nicer on pale skin, but these are very glittery, so if you don't like a glittery highlight, then don't get them. I have another shimmering facial whip, some MAC strobe cream samples. I got this Trust Fund Beauty That Glow Though stick, and I don't like it at all. It is not for my skin tone, and I just don't like the consistency of it. Like, It's definitely not for me. So it gets pushed all the way back there. First, we got the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette, and I have done a full review video on this, so as most of you guys should know, I love it. Like, these are so pigmented. Like, just look at those. I love these, and it retails for 27 Canadian dollars, which you're only paying $4 in eyeshadows. $4 a powder, excuse me. So yeah, that's definitely a good deal. This palette, everyone is raging about. It is so gorgeous. It's the Sleek Solstice palette, and it just comes with these. That one is a cream highlight. I don't use that. The ones I do use are those who just look at that color payoff. Those are the two highlights there. Ugh, they're so pretty, especially paired together. If you have not gotten the Sleek makeup palette, you should. It is gorgeous. Next, we have my baby, which is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Ice Cold. Just looks like this. I did a full review and demo on this, so I will link that down below and also put a card right now if you want to go check that out. I love it. Like, one swipe, you guys. One swipe. Holy shit. Like, do you see that? Do you see that pigment? Like, holy shit, that is amazing. I cannot say enough about this. Jeffree started so good with this product. I love it. Last but not least is my Jaclyn Hill Becca Face Palette. I was surprised. I was gonna buy this, but then I didn't because I didn't have time to get it online because I was still in school. But I found it at my Sephora, and my friend Quenisha was like, oh my god, I want it. And I was like, I want it too, so I went and bought it, and she bought shampoo. And yeah, so, open this up for you guys. So it comes with Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, which are both very gorgeous in their own right. My favorite is, of course, Champagne Pop, but both are very, very pretty. So you guys can see right there, really, really pigmented. This is another one of my favorites, and I get a lot of use out of it. The one con I have about this is the packaging. It gets a ton of thumbprints, but besides that, it's good. Well, thank you guys for watching my highlighter collection. If you guys want to see more in-depth videos on all of my collections, then I will link down my makeup collection down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!